I know many of you are already familiar with the databases that we have available through the library, but some of you may be less familiar than others, and I know that many of us may need a refresher. So we're going to go over some of the databases that we have subscriptions to with the library and how to access them. So the first thing we need to do is to navigate to the library website and to find the part of the page where the databases are listed. I find the easiest way to do this just to do a quick Google search and it takes me directly there. That way I don't have to navigate through the site. So once here we have access to so many different databases that it's difficult sometimes to know which one you want to use. Thankfully they're split up by subject, and there are a couple subjects that may apply to us: health and medicine, perhaps public health, but maybe a little bit less so. Sport management, probably less on the injury side of things, so we can just go with health and medicine. I think will be the most appropriate for our research today. Once here you can actually see that there are still a lot of databases to choose from. Some of my favorites are Medline Plus, but I know you guys have videos on that elsewhere that are available to you on a LibGuide, which I can send out to you later. You've also got Health Source Consumer Edition. I find that one to be very helpful because it offers good advice for the non-professional. Consumer Health Complete is another good option that you might want to try because it splits things up into evidence-based articles and newspaper articles and so forth, so you can easily navigate through those by tab. Actually, some of the articles already on the LibGuide are from Consumer Health Complete, so for that reason we're going to go to the Alt Health Watch and take a look at it because it is also powered by EBSCO, so it's going to be very similar to the other databases. And it may ask you, like it is me, to put in my library credentials. And then it will take me back to the search page. So once here, we can type in our search terms up at the top. And one of the common injuries for runners and walkers is, of course, sprained ankle. So I can just put this in, and the database will actually just search this as a full phrase, so there's no need to put quotation marks around it. If I want to, I can select a field, but since I'm just doing a preliminary search, I don't want to limit myself too much. I want to see how many returns I get. So instead of selecting a field, I'm just going to leave that blank so it searches everything. And there are some limits down here. I know that I want to find full text articles because I am reading for myself and would like to be able to actually find some answers today about my sprained ankle. And I'm going to leave the peer-reviewed blank until we see how many returns we get. So once we run a search, we can see here that we're actually getting 16 results. What to do for a sprained ankle, heal a sprained ankle, lots of stuff that's available for us. Now some of it looks like it's a little bit off topic though. This is on yoga. So what I might want to do is to go ahead and select a field and see if I can see. I'll just try all text. I don't want to cut out too many because we didn't get many results. Wow, okay, so I'm getting a lot more here. I'm getting 233 results. So I'm going to start over, let's see, on the side. It looks like some of these are on topic, some of them are false drops, but we'll go over to the side here and go ahead and limit to the last 3 to 5 years is a good time frame to be doing research. And we get 24 articles. I could add additional limits over here on the side, but 24 is not too many. I'm going to take a look through them. It looks like most of them are periodicals. The first one looks like a good one, and let's see, heat or ice, that one looks like it might be very useful. So I'm going to add these to my folder so that I don't have to go through these now. So every time I add one of these to my folder, what does the sprain looks good? Skip those, it might be a little bit too broad. Attacking running pain at the body's foundation, that one might be useful. Foot care, I'll go ahead and put that one in. So any of these that I've added to my folder I can now access by clicking on the little folder icon at the top. And all of these are listed here. So if you wanted to limit them to academic articles, you can always do that as well. Just keep in mind that a lot of times that will get a lot more technical, so be careful to take things out that might be useful, especially since we are laymen.